Chapter 20. Indraketu Vraraja. Then the Bhagavan said to the youth Kandraprabha, Young man, in that way bodhisattva mahasattvas who wish for this dharma teaching of entering great compassion and wish to attain the highest complete enlightenment of perfect Buddhahood should quickly rely upon all roots of merit, training, qualities, and completely pure conduct. Bodhisattva mahasattvas who have few involvements, avoid bad companions, rely on Kalyanamitres, have an inquiring nature, unrelentingly seek the Dharma, have the Dharma as their goal, desire the Dharma, delight in the Dharma, obtain the Dharma, and practice the Dharma in accord with the Dharma, will, young man, develop great compassion for beings, and will develop the aspiration for the highest, complete enlightenment. Moreover, young man, bodhisattva mahasattvas who wish for this Dharma teaching of entering great compassion and wish to attain the highest complete enlightenment of perfect Buddhahood quickly, should be diligent without regard for life or body, and should continuously seek Kalyanamitres who teach this Dharma teaching of entering great compassion, and unwaveringly serve them, rely upon them, and honor them. Young man, bodhisattva mahasattvas who with a higher motivation seek Kalyanamitres should hear from them the Dharma teaching of entering great compassion and should attain it, understand it, preserve it, recite it to others, promote it, proclaim it, chant it, meditate on it with unadulterated meditation, promulgate it, and make it widely known to others. They should, with joy and veneration, perceive as the teacher the person from whom they hear this Dharma teaching on entering great compassion. Young man, when bodhisattva mahasattvas search for Kalyanamitres, and respect them and serve them without weariness, at that time, young man, those bodhisattva mahasattvas easily attain the highest, complete enlightenment of perfect Buddhahood, and they obtain this Dharma teaching on easily entering great compassion. Young man, in what way? In that way, bodhisattva mahasattvas should constantly seek for Kalyanamitres as if their head or clothing were on fire, and unwaveringly attend upon them, serve them, and venerate them. Why is that? Young man, for bodhisattva mahasattvas, the highest complete enlightenment of perfect Buddhahood, not even to speak of this Dharma teaching on entering great compassion, depends upon Kalyanamitres. Therefore, young man, you should always practice by thinking, I will not weary of seeking Kalyanamitres, venerating them, and serving them. Thereupon the Bhagavan, in order to make this Dharma teaching on entering great compassion clear, gave the youth Kandraprabha the teaching that had been given in the past in detail in the form of the following verses. Many incalculable, innumerable, inconceivable millions of aeons in the past, there was the highest of humans, the guide, named Indraketu Vraraja. He taught this samadhi of peace, in which there is no human, soul, or person. All phenomena are like the moon on water, illusions, bubbles, mirages, and lightning. There is no human, no descendant of Manu to be found, who goes to the next world when his time has come to the end. However, the karma that has been created will not disappear, but will give corresponding black or white results. This is the excellent doorway, by the way of logic, the subtle, difficult-to-see realm of experience of the jinas. The Bhagavan knows the enlightenment of Buddhahood, in which there are no words or letters to be found. Vast retention and the accumulation of wisdom come from 100,000 trillion sutras. The Bhagavan teaches this body, the field of experience of 100,000 trillion Buddhas. This frees the sick from their illness. It is the wealth accomplished by bodhisattvas. It is praised and extolled by all Buddhas. 100,000 trillion devas make offerings to it. It is condemned by all foolish beings, and the Tirthakas always reject it. It is the supreme wealth of conduct that is praised by the Buddhas. It is as undefiled as lightning in the sky. Those who make offerings to millions of jinas are wise in the practice of generosity and correct conduct, have forsaken their previous bad companions, and have an unsurpassable inheritance of wealth. There was a present bhikshu, a Dharmabhanaka, a celibate who was the heart son of the Sugata. When he had heard this benevolent Dharma, he developed the aspiration to be a guide of the world. The guide, Indra Ketu Dravaraja, said to the Dhamma Banaka, Bhikshu, develop the supreme, difficult to attain, motivation for the highest enlightenment. Maintain the conduct that is like a precious jewel. Always depend on favorable friends. Never depend on friends whose actions are evil. And before long you will attain Buddha wisdom. The one who developed the aspiration to enlightenment in the presence of Indra Ketu Dravaraja became a supreme Dharma Banaka, a celibate who was the heart son of the Sugata. Conclusion of the 20th chapter. Indra Ketu Dravaraja.